So we're going to focus on move well today and stay on course with our topic, which is, again, stay fit while you sit. So why is motion and exercise so healthy for you? What are the benefits? Any guesses? No? Okay.
Keeps the weight up.
Yeah, there you go.
Keeps weight up.
Yes.
Yeah, exercises your heart.
Yes, heart health, cardio, fitness, weight management, just like you were saying. Promotes better sleep. That's good because when you're sleeping, that's when your body actually heals the most. Your mind is quiet, it can focus on healing, as opposed to deadlines and stuff like that. Okay, improves mood, self-esteem. It actually increases your sex drive as well, which I guess is a good thing if you have someone to have sex with, but if not, maybe it's also, it's good for your lymphatic system, which is a secondary circulatory system throughout your entire body. But instead of circulating blood, it circulates lymphatic fluid. Now, it's a circulating immune system that removes waste and detects foreign stuff like cancer cells, viruses, and bacteria. The problem with your lymphatic system is that it has no pump to move the fluids around like your heart pumps blood through your arteries. Instead, it depends on you to move. So if you're not moving well and you're not exercising, this waste removal system gets backed up and shortly poor health will follow. Now, motion is also one of the greatest nutrients for the most important organ system in the body. Does anybody know what that system is? Yes, who said that? Ding, ding, ding. All right. It's your brain and nervous system. Okay? Motion actually stimulates and charges the brain through a process called proprioception. See, throughout your entire body, in every joint that you have in your body, you have these little receptors. They're called proprioceptors. Their only job is to sense motion. Once they do, they send signals up to the brain and actually recharge your brain. That's why people that exercise feel like they have more energy after their workout, even though they expended all that energy during their workout. That's proprioception doing its job. The interesting thing about proprioception is that 50% of all the proprioceptors that you have in your body are located in your spine. Okay? Now there's a condition out there called subluxation, just a fancy term for misalignment of the spine. But what happens is once spinal bones get misaligned, they get locked in that abnormal position and they stop moving properly. So what happens to those proprioceptors? They get shut off now, right? They can't send those energy-enhancing signals up to the brain. Also, when you have a misalignment, it actually puts pressure on a nerve, so now your brain can't, now you have decreased nerve supply into the body, which is not good because your nervous system controls and coordinates every organ, tissue, and cell that you have. Okay, so these misalignments they're like double whammies. It's a motion deficiency that doesn't allow your brain to function at 100%, but it also creates a disconnect between the brain and the body. So now your brain can't even communicate with the body at 100%. Therefore, it can't heal at 100% and it can't function at 100%. So your nervous system, that's why it's so important. It controls every other system. Your cardiovascular system, your respiratory system, digestive system, reproductive system, lymphatic system, even your immune system. All of that is controlled by one system, your brain and nervous system. Everything in the realm of the human experience requires neural function. Okay, that's how important this is. And what I'm going to teach you today, the exercises that I'm going to go over with you, is basically to get those proprioceptors firing off. Every day. You need to move every joint in your body every day. And I'm going to show you how to do that today. The thing is, if you do have any spinal misalignments, these exercises are not going to get rid of them. They're not going to miraculously realign your spine. But all the joints that are moving properly, let's make sure they're firing off. Okay? Make sure your brain is functioning at 100%. So, first exercise. You guys have all seen this, Leonardo da Vinci. So this is what we call the Vitruvian Man. If you guys can, everybody stand up for me. I just want you guys to do this with me. What I want you to do is I want you to basically keep your feet shoulder-width apart. And I want you to have a very proud posture. What I mean by proud, you're going to suck in your abs, tighten those abs up, shoulders back and down, and just stick out your chest, stuff like that. So basically, you're going to have a very proud posture. First position is you're going to go all the way up, thumbs facing back. Basically, what you want to feel is like your arms are coming out of your socket. You want to reach as far as possible, and your shoulders back, and make sure your arms are aligned with your shoulders. Okay? You hold this for about 12 seconds. Then you go to this position. Same thing, thumbs always back, okay? So you're making a Y. Now we're going to grab each other's hands and sing Kumbaya. No. now you go straight to the side. There you go. And all of these positions are 12 seconds, okay? And you want to feel basically like your shoulder blades are pressing together. Then down here, and then once you get to this position, all the way in the back, your thumbs are going to be facing each other, and again, your shoulders are going all the way down, okay? That's going to actually help a lot of people with shoulder and neck issues. You guys are probably, if you're in front of a desk all day and in front of a computer, I'm sure by the end of the day, this always bothers you. The tension, everything. All right, you guys can go ahead and sit down. Thank you for joining me on that. All right. Now we're going to do some spinal hygiene exercises. Basically, we're just taking your spine through all the ranges of motion that it can go through. These are for the neck and the low back. And these you can do sitting if you'd like. The one disclaimer that I have, for neck extension, I want you to do the neck extension exercise double what you do everything else. Reason being, I've never had anybody come into my office and have too much curve in their neck. It's always the opposite. They always have less curve because they're sitting in front of a computer doing this. Okay? This is what your neck should look like when you're standing straight up. It should actually have a banana-shaped curve. Most people don't. So I want you to double the time of neck extension only. All right? So hold every position just like the last one for 12 seconds. These you can do reps of 3. And you can do these as much as you want. Especially if you feel a lot of tension at work. I would recommend every hour at least just getting up, get a drink of water, move. You guys are sitting too long. We weren't meant to sit that long. Okay? So neck extension, very simple. Again, all you do is look up, chin goes all the way up to the ceiling, you're going to feel a stretch right into the front of your neck. You hold that for 12 seconds, then you relax. I don't want you to relax like this. Oh, that feels good. You have to still keep a good posture, okay? So, again, extension, do sets of 6 instead of 3, okay? Flexion, put your head down, chin to the chest. You can use your hand to assist. You're going to get a good stretch there. Lateral flexion, all that means is ear to shoulder. And you can use, again, your hand to help you, both sides. And then rotation, just go all the way as far as you can. And the thing is, you might want to kind of gauge yourself and see, hey, I can rotate further to the right than to the left. That's not normal, okay? You should be equal both ways, all right? Most likely you have something going on there and the biomechanics are a little off. Same thing goes for low back extension. Again, you don't have to double this. People are usually with, either have too much or too less with low back extension, but you can do this sitting as well, but standing's a little easier. You basically put your thumbs on the back of your hips right here, right below the belt line, and just stick and push your tummy forward, okay? And that's going to actually feel good for most people. Flexion, same thing. You don't have to keep your knees straight, because I just want to flex the back, not necessarily stretch your hamstrings. Just go down, lateral flexion, hand to knee, and then rotation. This is easiest when you're sitting down because you can grab the back of your chair. And the thing is, if you hear something pop, or you're like, don't freak out, it's okay. The thing that worries me is when people self-adjust, but they do it very rough. They're like, crap, 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 crap. It's like, you can hurt yourself that way. I've had plenty of people come into my office for just that reason. They adjust themselves way too hard. And the thing is, they don't even know if they're adjusting the bone back into the right position. Just because they hear that pop, it feels good, you get that immediate relief, but you could actually be making it worse. So down the line, it can actually cause some problems.